I'm Nicole Belanda from Rockwell Automation, and we're here to talk about results achieved. I'm joined by James from Energy Drive Systems to talk about some great results that their company is achieving. Hi, James.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you for joining me.
Pleasure.
Can you tell me a little bit about your role and then about the company?
Sure. So I'm the CEO of the company, founded 12 years ago in South Africa, and over the last 3 years we've really expanded geographically into UK, EU, and now we're launching into the North American markets. And we really pivoted our messaging a couple of years ago to align with the ESG sustainability messaging. Because ultimately what we do is we deliver energy savings, and with that we deliver carbon reduction.
Excellent. And what industries are you typically serving?
Our model is an off-balance sheet zero capex model, where we really focus on industries such as the steel, metals industry, mining, paper and pulp to some degree, but brownfields operations where we look for big heavy motors controlling fans and pumps, and we optimize those.
So let's zoom in, if it's okay with you, to a specific project. It was a gold mine that you worked with.
Yep.
Can you tell us a little bit about the customer and what challenges they were facing?
Sure. So Sibanye is a reputable business. They don't really need energy drive in terms of scale. They're very successful. It was an opportunity. It's deep level mining with big ventilation fans. And we started an engagement with the gold division, and specifically one of the areas, Driefontein, and this client got it straight away. So we really partnered and worked in parallel, where we identified shafts where they had existing motors on fans, where we could optimize the technology, and quite simply, due to health and safety in mining, they would always have at least one fan and then a standby, because if there's a failure. So what we're able to do with variable frequency drives is installing drives on both the fans, and then turning the fans down. You take advantage of optimizing the fan curves, and you deliver savings. So on the first shaft we're delivering an average of 62% energy savings on those fans. They're 2.25 megawatt fans, so they're big. And the second shaft, where there are 3 fans, we're saving 48% energy, so it's significant.
I think this is just so fascinating. Just the concept of this is fascinating. That the energy it takes to run more than one fan at a lower level together ends up being much less than it would take to run one fan and have another sitting patiently on standby.
So all we're doing is implementing proven science, so to speak. The additional opportunity, or the additional benefit is when you have a fan running in a standby. If that fan fails and the other one has been on standby for a long time and it doesn't start, obviously that's a massive risk. By running both the fans, we know they both are operational. We turn them down, so obviously from a maintenance and a stress of that equipment, it's far less. And if with the systems now being not mechanically controlled, the ventilation, but electronically controlled with our systems, if a fan failed now that we're running both, our system automatically ramps up the other fan to maximum, so that we never ever put the health and safety of the miners underground at risk.
It sounds like it's a lot more and a lot quicker decision making than it was in the past.
Absolutely, it's dynamic. I mean, our model is that we have skin in the game. So from the assessment right through the build of the system, the installation, and then operating it for 5 to 10 years, depending on the contract length, we guarantee the client a net saving after our fee. It's a monthly fee, we guarantee net saving. So if one thinks of that quite simply, is a lost minute is a risk to us in terms of not optimizing. So a key part of our business, and that we've really invested heavily on in people and in terms of capability, is analytics. So all of our systems are monitored 24/7. We have preset alerts on key conditions on the system, and we respond to that immediately. So by doing that, we do one of 2 things. Firstly, from a risk perspective, we are aware of exactly what the state of the system is, and secondly, also in terms of optimizing savings.
Excellent. And you mentioned a moment ago some great numbers as far as energy reduced. Do you have any other statistics or results achieved that you could share?
Yeah, we've done 2 shafts thus far, are operational. They've been almost 12 months, both of them. The third one is in project build. It'll be commissioned in the next couple of months. And we just signed our 4th schedule with a client. If you accumulate just the two that are in and the one that we are in final project phase, over the contract term, those energy savings would deliver roughly 360 gigawatt hours of savings, which is significant. In equivalent terms, for example, if you contextualize it to an individual, it would take 5,000 homes in South Africa off the grid every month. And more importantly, from a sustainability and our messaging on actualizing sustainability, it would save 379,000 tons of carbon over the period.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, and I always say to clients, if you think about our offering, it's really supporting and partnering around delivering sustainability for them to achieve their targets. It's the right thing to do anyway. And for that to be achieved at never mind at a low cost, but actually at a net saving, I think is quite significant in the model and the offering.
Yes, and I think sometimes we look at optimization and sustainability as two separate pillars, never to touch one another, but that is not the case at all.
They were very much seen as completely separate topics, and engineers were generally focused on optimization, and the sustainability was almost a grudge activity. And more and more we're seeing, we see in our business, but we're seeing it in other applications where it can be achieved together.
I think that's the future of the way we need to approach sustainability.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much, James, for taking the time to share what Energy Drive Systems is doing and how you're helping your customers. We're grateful to have the ability to work with you.
Thank you very much.